Hi, everybody. Hey, stop that. How's everybody doing? Forgot this one shows more than there. You guys can look at Mango for a minute. Let's see. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Sin. Hi, Jan. Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Trishy. Hi, Carrie. Hey, Jeanette. Yeah, you guys have to say hi to Mango, and don't forget it's an EUX at the end. Let me see if I can spell it right. Amanga. Oops. I think that's right. I don't know. Hey, Melissa. I'm waiting to see if my I don't think I even spelled that right. Waiting to see if Cindy's gonna show up so I can my hair's doing really funny things. Because I have a new t-shirt on. And this was a gift for my husband. And I actually bought me two of them. I don't know why he bought me two. He's strange. Team Cindy is going down. Okay. Persephone is playing in a box. So I'm sure at some point she will make her appearance. Look at that. My hair, I need to get my hair cut again. But I do. Hey, Janelle. I do need another haircut. And I don't know, maybe, hey, Anita. I do have the second t-shirt right here. I am wearing one of them. But I don't know. See, look, Team Cindy couldn't even be here. So I will start out with my new Jellyfish says hi. Hi, Jellyfish. Hey, Linda. Hey, Debbie from Missouri. Um, this t-shirt is not my normal naughty t-shirt. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Crystal. Crystal is in Indiana today. She's driving her big old truck, delivering all those necessities that we need. Let's all give Crystal a big thank you for delivering. Thanks, Crystal. Okay, so my new t-shirt is kind of um it's a memory of my daughter Emily, and um my daughter Emily loved dinosaurs whenever she was little. I was a bad mom, and her favorite movie at age 2.5 was Jurassic Park. Hey, Elaine. Hi, Terry from New Hampshire. Okay, so this is kind of in memory of my daughter. So, and Elaine, it's not a naughty shirt this time. Next t-shirt will probably be naughty. Hey, Geraldine, we're having sunshine here in the North Pole. Hey, Dory. Okay, so here is my new shirt. It says Mimi Saurus. And then it has some mama dinosaur and grandbaby dinosaurs. And then it says, like a normal grandma, but more awesome. So that is my new t-shirt, and I am only counting one, even though you can obviously see I have another one right here. Don't look at my mess behind me. That's scary. Hey, Robin. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sherry. Oh, I guess I'm they thought that he said I Siri, but I said Sherry. All righty. That's so cute that you approve. Yes. And in honor of you approving, Elaine, I'm giving you a preview of later in Zoom. Pudding. Okay. All righty. Kathleen is in the middle of ads. I'm sorry. I did not mean um to have ads on here. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Marianne. T-Rex pudding, pudding. I love me some Elaine pudding. So, I put this as, ask me any question you want and I might answer it. I do have a question already from somebody in Zoom. Crystal. Hey, Virginia from Ontario. Um, I she said she is driving. Did I miss a no, I said hi to Virginia. Okay. Um, she is driving and she wasn't sure if she was going to be able um to type this in while she was driving, and I really hope that she isn't because I already have it written down. So, to start off the answers or questions and answers, Crystal asked me if I could raise any animal, what would it be and why? And my answer to that is I have always, 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 always wanted a pet moose. Um, Geraldine is from Kentucky. It snowed here yesterday, Virginia. Hey, Jaxie Poo. So yes, if I could raise any animal, what would it be? It would be a moose. And and yes, Crystal, that was a very good question. And it didn't take me long to come up with the answer. Because I've always wanted a pet moose. Now, um, I would have a girl moose, and then I would go on an orange moose. No, not an orange moose. What moose? Why? Because moose have been my favorite animal forever. They're just so ugly. They're cute. So yes, a moose is what I have always, always, always wanted. Um, why? I mean, who wouldn't want a pet moose? Oh no, no green mustache. Um, so yes, I would want a female moose. Hey Kathy. So she could find a boyfriend and then have twins or triplets, and then I'd have a whole herd of moose to love on and pet, and I could even ride one. I bet I'd get a saddle made for it and ride it around. Except it is illegal. You tried that, Jan? Hey, Cindy, you missed my brand new shirt, but I'll show it to you anyway. Because you're so late getting here. Here is my new shirt, and it's a cutesy shirt that was I got two of them Given to me by Patrick. So here you go. Mimi Saurus. Here you go, Cindy. This is my new shirt. There it is. Just for you, Cindy. So, yes, I have always wanted to have pet moose, but I showed it to you, Cindy, so you got to see it. All right. So, does anybody else have a question that they have been dying to ask me? Naughty, nice, it doesn't matter. I'm not guaranteed to answer it. Like, if anybody wants to know why I cut my hair, I will not tell you why, except that it was for medical reasons. There. So, anybody else have a question? Because I know why Alaska to live. Why did we retire in Alaska? Alaska is the most beautiful place to live. I'll get to yours in a minute, Jan. Um, we first came to Alaska with the Army. Hmm. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Why Alaska? We first came to Alaska in 1992. And we lived in Anchorage for 5 years. And then we got another duty station, and we drove down the Alcan in the middle of the winter with a 2.5-year-old baby, and went to Fort Benning, Georgia. Mm-mm, too hot, way too hot. I grew up in the South, and yeah, not happening. So we volunteered to come back to Alaska, but this time up to Fairbanks. And we loved it. So we decided that we were actually going to retire in the North Pole area. Yes, Skankerage. Instead of the Skankerage area, we had originally thought we would retire there, but we liked this area a lot better. Um, so I hope that answers that question. I love the cold. I do not do well in heat because of my skin disease. Um, so that is my answer. It is the most beautiful state that I have ever visited, and I have visited many, many, many states, and Alaska is by far the best. Um, Jan wants to know if I'm special. And by golly, Jan, you damn right I am special. My mom and dad told me I was special every day. Every day, my mom and dad told me that I was special. Let me see. Do, um, Jeanette, I am not sure what a swamp donkey is. I'm a little afraid to ask, but I'm going to ask anyway. What in the world is a swamp donkey? And once I find out, I'll tell you if I like them or not. Kathleen wants to know if I could live anywhere else than Alaska, where would it be? Um, that's a hard one. I've not really thought about that. Um, Iceland sounds like it's, covered in ice. Greenland is like green. I don't know. It would have to be somewhere cold. Because with my skin disease, I do not do well in the heat. So, yes, somewhere cold. Iceland, the actual North Pole, somewhere where it's nice and cool. Too cold for too long and dark. Uh, Cheryl, everybody thinks it's dark all of the time and then light all of the time. That's not true. Um, our increase in light is very gradual, and our decrease in light is very gradual. Um, so and yes, I in my part of Alaska, it can get down to 60 below and colder. Where Jan is, it does not get as cold, and where Debbie is, it does not get as cold as it does here. But that's what there's heaters for that, and we do go out even when it's 60 below, and so yeah, except for this last year we didn't. Let's see. And yeah, I lived blah 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 blah. Cindy, I lived my very first 22 years in the same house that my father was born in, and that was in South Carolina. That was before I had just started my skin disease in like the last 2 years. So we actually never thought of living anywhere else but South Carolina. Now with all of my medical issues, living in a very cold environment is best for me. It's a good thing I like it. Um, and yes, Billy, I love some of the answers you guys gave to the pecker question. Use pecker in a use pecker in a sentence. I'm really surprised that none of you went naughty with that. It was so hard for me to keep a straight face making that video, that after I made the video, I went into Zoom and I was just dying laughing, saying, I can't believe I made it through the whole thing with a straight face. 92 in Florida today. Come on down. No, not happening. Let's see what the temp is. It was in the 30s here. It gets into the 90s here. So don't think that I'm not that I'm not hot up here. It does get into the 90s. Right now it is 43 degrees. So yes, a swamp donkey equals moose. Oh, well then yes, I love swamp donkeys. I've never heard of them called that. Have you ran into Santa when you go to town? Well, of course I do. I see him at the post office. Yep. Sometimes I see him um at least once a month. And but yes, he goes to the same post office that I go to. He's a super, super sweet old man. Super, super sweet. And yes, Dee just started a moss stitch challenge. I have not watched the video for that yet. Uh, and so I'm not sure about it. So maybe Trisha can can Trisha, oh no, Granny D is here. Granny D, maybe you um can tell us about your challenge. Hey, Anita, come tidy up at my house. You're married to Santa? Here in Alaska, you're married to Santa? In the North Pole? Sherry, I can believe that your cousin or your nephew loved it, because I honestly can't, while I would like to move from my house here um to another place just for bigger land, um maybe maybe in a couple of years we might do that, but for right now we're staying here. Um, so that's a decision that I still have to talk to my husband about, cracking the whip, saying, all right, we need to move. I followed you for the first 20 plus years around. Now you need to follow me around for the next 20 plus. Hey, Kim, it just uploaded. Awesome. Let's see. Trisha or Jan, can you put the link up for Granny D's video about her moss stitch challenge? 75% crocheted moss stitch. All righty. So I can make a washcloth. Does a moss stitch washcloth count? Because I have so many blankets going on right now. I can't imagine making a blanket in the moss stitch, but I can do a washcloth. Will a washcloth be big enough? Oh, Peter looks a lot like Santa. Cool. Hey, Kim, did I say hi to you? What did? All right. So, anybody else have any questions? That can't be all of them. Oh, awesome, Bobby. Bobby said she got her doll from Anaya's toy box in the mail. Yes, she can crochet. Oh, yeah. No more questions. All righty. I know you guys want to see a quail at some point. All of the chickens have, how long have I been crocheting? Um, Let me see. It hasn't been very long. Um, November, I'd say a little over 5 years. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie. Some of you guys might not like this answer. When are we going to have more eggs to watch? Maybe soon. My favorite movie. Oh, okay. This will tell you how. Well, I never. I always tell how old I am. But this will tell you a little bit how immature my brain is. My favorite movie is Porky's because it is so stupid that I just have to laugh. So yes, some of you may not like the movie. Don't even watch it. It is a teen coming of age with a lot of raunch. So a lot of teen raunch. It has been one of my favorite movies since forever. Um, Nobody wants to know what my um oh, Jan likes that movie too. And Melissa. Anita has a very immature brain too. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Oh, oh, Sin, you have to look it up. It's a lot of fun. How did I learn to crochet? Um, I learned to crochet through Crystal from Bag O' Day. My daughter was having a baby girl, and I wanted to make sure that when she was growing up that she had some cute stuff aside from me sewing clothes for her, that I was like, I saw to be honest with you, I saw a chicken pot holder at one of the bazaars that we were having. And I did not know how to crochet, but I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to pay whatever the price um was for it. I was like, I can make that myself. So I looked on YouTube to see if I could find a pattern for it. That's how I found Crystal, my very first search. And it took me like 6 to 7 hours to make that crochet chicken pot holder. And I did it. The hole in the locker room. Yeah. I did it all in one setting, and sitting in the bathtub because I wanted to be quiet, because I was saying lots of curse words while I was making that damn chicken pot holder. Now I can make them really quick. But yes, it took me somewhere around 6 to 7 hours to make that one chicken pot holder. First time I ever picked up a crochet hook. And thankfully, she explained it very well, because otherwise, I'd have no clue what in the world I was doing. And then after that, I became hooked. And while I didn't only get to make like two things for my granddaughter, um, she did get to wear the two things that I did make for her. So, and now I make baby items in memory of my daughter and my granddaughter and donate them to charity. A girlfriend called Lassie. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, nope. I could not have. I don't even think I could name my dog Lassie. No. Mm-mm. See, I should not have said that my favorite movie was Porky's. It's actually all of the Porky's, but the original, the very first one, um, that is, and so yeah. Mm-mm. You're scared to ask about my daughter and granddaughter. Don't be afraid. There are questions that I will answer, and there are questions that I won't answer. Um, my daughter and granddaughter were murdered by her husband slash my granddaughter's father, in a hotel room in Fairbanks, Alaska. And he killed his mother, um, and himself. He killed Emily, and then he killed his mom, and then he killed my granddaughter Tegan, and then he killed himself. The details of that I won't go into, but I do not mind sharing that she was a victim of um, domestic violence in the worst possible way. I I did not see the violence. It was more of it was a controlling violence. It was never a physical violence. Um, so I never thought, anything like that would happen. And I actually thought I nipped the controlling in the bud, but he was very careful not to show me the controllingness that he was continuing to do. Um, so I honestly believe that she was in the process of leaving him, and that is why he killed my two girls, his mother, and then himself. Yeah. So now I have, yes, talking about them keeps them alive in my heart. Um, and I light candles for them daily. And does Devil like crocheted items? He does. He actually asked me to make him some stuff. Um, he he's actually, his birthday is very soon, and he is receiving a present from Trisha at Mama Swift, that she crocheted for him. So thank you guys for your support and prayers. I always appreciate that. Um, any more questions? You just, Mama Swift said, I just what? I don't know. Maybe she's saying she just mailed it. I don't know. But she did finish it, and I saw it, and it is beautiful. And I can't wait till he gets it because it's in his favorite color. Um, and I know he's gonna like it. What did you do before raising chickens? Nothing. I I retired from working. We could not afford for me to, but I did anyway for health reasons. Um, I hmm, let's see. Devil is going to be 16 soon, so I retired 13 years ago. I have not looked back since. Times have been hard, times have been good. Um, and I will never go back to work again. Um, so I did work before raising chickens. I retired a long time before then, and I was raising my daughter, my son, and helping raise my grandson. Um, and then we homeschool, so we thought that raising chickens or hatching eggs would be, a fun science class, just hatching eggs and then giving chicks back to the people. Well, the people didn't want their chicks back, so we were stuck with like 25 chicks. And we got rid of a lot of the boys except for one. Um, and then we had ended up having 19 girls and one boy, and his name was Edward, and all of the girls were named Mama. Only the roosters get names here. All of the girls are called Mama. So then my neighbor got a goat, and I wanted a goat, so since he had one, I got one. And then they played and played and played and played. Yeah, nice one, Dory. Um, and then I got started on the goats, and then we raised turkeys for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and throughout the year, and then the egg begging began. Yes, then the egg begging began. What came first, the egg or the chicken? Um, I do not know. Yeah. I am assuming that God created the chicken first and then came the egg. But maybe God created the egg first to hatch into a chicken. I don't know. It that's my favorite ice cream, chocolate, just plain chocolate. I prefer to eat Briars, but chocolate. What does my T-shirt say? Um, this is what my T-shirt says. This is my new T-shirt. I think this is number 8, or it might be number 7. I'm not sure. Um, I have severe nut allergies to tree nuts. So I cannot eat, pecans, almonds, any nut that comes off of a tree. I cannot eat. I can, however, eat peanuts because they do not come from a tree. It was so nice of you to invite the turkey to Christmas dinner. It was very nice, and he tasted very tasty too. Um, I do raise turkeys for other people. I raised turkeys one year. My Alaska family raises them the other year. It is my turn this year, but until all of this water goes away, um, we will not be raising any turkeys yet. Yes, he was gobbled up. Oh yeah, I can't eat anything that comes from a tree, nutty wise. Um, I can eat coconuts though. I'm not a I love the smell of coconuts. I'm not a big fan of eating coconuts though, unless it's in German chocolate cake. I do like me some German chocolate cake, but just a little bit of coconut, and of course without the nuts. So, anybody want me to raise them a turkey for Christmas dinner? Oh, yes, they do get bigger, Bobby. The one, our biggest turkey, and I can't remember um, what year it was, what was it? I think it was 42, no, 30 something pounds dressed, something like that. I just know it was a huge turkeys. I don't have any turkeys right now because our backyard either has snow or water. It can't make up its mind whether it wants to melt or stay. So we have lakes of water. The wild ducks that are coming back to Alaska like to stop in our yard and play in the water and everything because we literally have a lake in the front yard from all of the melting snow. Um, the most turkeys I've ever raised, I think were 10. I started out with like 20, but the we do have predators here that do like to take our stuff. What do I dress them in? Cornbread stuffing. Are turkeys really dumb birds? Yes, they are. The wild ones might not be so dumb, but uh, the ones that we get for raising for turkey dinners, yeah, they're pretty dumb. The only thing they have on their mind, as well as the chickens that you get to raise for eating, is to eat. And I don't feed my chickens like that or my turkeys. I make them free range so they don't break their legs because they've eaten so much or they can just sit there. I free range mine. Um, and yes, they will walk to the butcher block. They are some stupid birds. Um, so free ranging is the way I do it. So they put on weight slower because I grow them through the summer and not for the 8 weeks to the 12 weeks that some people do. I feed a little bit of food to them, but most of what they get is from free ranging. Did any of the acorns sprout? Not yet. It said that they could take 2 to 3 weeks um, to um, to sprout. So we shall see. Yeah, I have a video. Um, I would love to take the sound out because unfortunately it does have my son-in-law, the same son-in-law who killed my daughter and granddaughter. Um, that he is in the video because we were taking the goats for a walk, but the turkeylings were following, and then we had the sheep also, and the sheep were rounding up. So yeah, but it has him in it, so I probably will not ever post that one. Acorns will sprout. Remember, from a tiny acorn comes a mighty oak. So acorns, yes, they do sprout. Um, they cannot grow here in Alaska, but I'm just trying to grow one for the inside of my house. It won't get very big, but I'm gonna try and sprout something. Yeah. So, I guess I can show you guys what I'm working on. Um, I'm working on a couple of my make 10s. I might even have a make 11. I'm not 100% sure. Um, okay, so let me tell you the background about this right here. I whined, moaned, complained, cried, um, anything you want to call it, to Trisha because one of her Make Nine projects, or two of the Make Nine projects she gave me were knitting. And I honestly did not mind the knitting, but she wanted me to attempt to make knitting amigurumi. Now, you guys know I have a hard enough time um, making, you know, crochet amigurumi. I mean, you can see from the looks of this dude that my amigurumi is not okay. I'm in the beginning stages. Not like all of these pros over here who sent me these cool, eggs with things inside them. So I begged and pleaded, and I said, "Can you please, please, please give me something else? Knit it. I don't even care. Um, I was hoping it wasn't something big because I do knit so slow. And yes, I know I told you to challenge me. That was a bit much of a challenge, though, considering I'm a beginning knitter. So she willingly, begrudgingly agreed, saying, you're the one that started this, and now you want me to change it. So, yeah, I changed it. So now I am starting to make the tessellated heart blanket from Fiber Spider. And this is how far I've gotten on it. Jeanette wants to know if I can knit. I can knit, but when I say knit, I mean like very, very, very beginner knit. Like I can knit and I can purl and I can yarn over. Um, I cannot knit in the round yet. I have tried, and the beginning where you're joining them always looks crappy. And so if I am going to knit a hat, um, I kind of do it one piece and then sew it and then pull and then boom, that's like that. So yeah, I have, this blanket is not 8 feet long. I think it's my wingspan that's like about 6 feet. So, and it is kind of an orangey color. And I am using this right here that I got from Yarnspirations mystery bag. And I have like 6 of these. I thought I only had 4, but I have 6. I am not using 6 of these to make a blanket. Well, I hope I'm not anyway. So this is one of my make 9s or make 10s. It's make something. I know for sure it's make 10, but it might be make 11. The other one I'm working on, and I was so looking forward to this, but I totally messed it up. So I'm having to rip some out. I am using an Etrafil puzzle cake from Hobium, and these are the colors. It's a pink. It's like a solid pink, and then pink and white, and then white and purple, and then a solid purple. So, and this is the hula hoop mandala, whatever it is. And this is what it was looking like. And then I realized that somewhere in this mix of stitches right here, I somehow combined 2 rows together. So it didn't quite come out right. So I am in the process of ripping back to find until I can find out where I am on this. And then when it gets done, it will be attached to a hula hoop. I still have a long way to go, especially since I have to pull some back. But this is what it looks like. It's very, very pretty. But I miscounted and I got 2. Yeah, I got it messed up somewhere along the line. So I have to redo this one to rip it out and start from where I didn't mess up. So that is another make 9 or make 10. And I know I'm not going to make it an even 12. I'm going to have a hard enough time with my brilliant idea of, hey, let's challenge everybody. Let's pick 9 patterns for everybody to make. At least I'm not as bad as Mama Swift because she has a make 28. And I think I am done with, I am done actually with number 10, but the person who challenged me to that has not done the one that I picked for her yet. So I am waiting to show that one until she is completed with her make 9 that I gave her. So that is a collaboration that I was doing with Seta. But Seta's working on so many other things that she better get to work on this pattern that I sent her. You have 10 projects going on now. I think I have 6. I can't remember. I can show you guys in my big, 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 big Billy bag. I did finish the one from Seta. It is waiting to be shown when Seta finishes the one that I gave her. So in my big, huge Billy bag, hey, Shirley, how are you? I have my Mimi's boy, also known as for Yaya's boy. And I am using Heron Big Cakes. And this is in the color blue macaroon. And I think this is my 4th cake that I'm starting on. I think I have 3 more left to go. I think. Or this is my 3rd. No, I think this is my 4th. I am hoping that I have enough after this. But here is my Mimi's boy. I have been working on this slowly because I don't have to have this done technically until either November or December. So, here is my Mimi's boy. And he goes to right there. So, I'm not sure if Billy is still here or not. Um, so yes, this will go to my grandson for either his birthday that is in November or for Christmas, depending upon when I get it done. But I'm almost positive this is my 4th 4th round, or my 4th, and this is where I started it right here. So I've only done this, and I've used quite a bit of the cake so far. I've used maybe half of the cake. So and I crochet tightly. So hopefully it will be big enough. If not, I'll have to put out a plea for more blue macaroon big cakes. But I think this is going to be good. So, I think, oh no, you guys want to see a quail, don't you? Everybody always wants to see a quail. Thank you guys. I love it also. Um, I'm just hoping my grandson likes it. You know, he is going to be 10. So, you know, he's like that. A blanket is, but he'll like it because I gave it to him. Persephone is hiding in a box. But I'm sure when I bring out a quail that she will probably come out and want to have it for lunch. I am going to try to get either David or Karen. They have changed just a little bit, not much. Um, Last time I don't brought out the animals. Do we eat the quail that we raise? Yes and no. Oh, Virginia started. It's not a hard pattern to start. It's a good hooked on sunshine one to start with. Um, we use the quail for eating eggs and eggs because those suckers. I mean, you've seen the eggs; they're only like this big around, so you need a whole lot of those. Yes, we supplement our meats. Not too much though. right now the only meat, um and that's right, Elaine is doing Yaya's boy also. I think it's Yaya's boy, isn't it? Yaya's boy, yeah. Yes, because she's catching up to me. No, it's not bad Mimi. We raise the majority of our food. um we have a cow at my friend's house, and we butchered that cow, and half for that family, half for me. We have our goats. Our goats are milk goats, slash pets. Our goats, we milk them, and we drink their milk. Chickens, we use those for eggs. Um, I do not raise chickens anymore for eating, um, because I would have to raise like about 500 of them, because you don't um, always get, they don't always live long enough to do that. No, we are not going to eat either Karen or David. These five right here will go to making babies. Hey, Joanne. So yes, these five, because I'm almost positive that Karen is a boy, and I'm almost positive that we got the name right with David. So let me pull out a quail. They like to be petted for some reason. Normally they don't. No bum lookers. Hey, babies. Let me see. Karen, where are you? Okay. Come here. Oh, I miss David. Come here. Okay. I'll get David in a minute. But here's Karen. Karen has changed quite a bit. Here's Karen. I'm really hoping that it doesn't decide to fly away. They don't fly very far, but Karen will either be a sperm donor or an egg layer. But here she is right here. David looks, whoops. David looks a lot like her, except he has more brown right through here. He doesn't have that space too much right there. It's been very hard trying to tell them apart. So the worst thing that can happen is that it poops on me right now. There you go. There we go. Do they get to go outside? Whenever it's warm enough, they do. Oops, come back here. Whenever it's warm enough, they do go outside. Okay, let me see if I can catch David. Hey, David, you little sucker, you little peckerhead. I see you looking at me. Come here, Karen. Come here, David. I'm gonna catch you. Come on. Come here, David. David does not want to come out and play. Hey, Trisha, tell your husband to come out and play. I don't know. I think you're Karen. David, where'd you go? I caught you. Okay, here is David. They look very similar now. Come on, dude. Here he is. They look very, very similar. It's very hard to tell them apart now. And would you believe that David just shit on my hand? Get down. So yes, thank you, David, for shitting on my hand. Will you get me a tissue? Here we go. David is not being very cooperative. Thank you, David. All righty. Before I get it all over him, all righty, there you go, big guy. How old are they now? They are 4 weeks old. Basically, yesterday they were 4 weeks old. Um, all right, so let me get some hand sanitizer. Thanks, David. I scared the crap out of him. Evidently, I did. All righty. That means good luck. All righty. If you say so. Okay, so hands are all clean. All righty. And while I'm saying this, and I don't always do it, after holding any type of chicken, um, always wash your hands. And Persephone is mad because I put her lunch back in the cage. Hey, Deneen, you're at the lake house. Oh, I want a lake house. Oh, I got a lake in my front yard, except it'll be soaked up into the ground soon. Um, I will do that, Trisha. Uh, I don't know if my nose is going to start bleeding. I don't think so. Um, our gifts of love. First of all, I want to thank you guys for helping helping me with my goal of reaching $5,000 and way surpassing that with raising $6,435. We are almost there. Crafty Floridian, my Miss Billy, who, God love her, tries to pay attention to my every whim that I get. You know, I even asked her to make me some goose diapers and goose diapers and duck diapers. Um, and she was actually going to do it. She looked it up and she said, "Honey, you can buy them cheaper than I could make them for you." So, you know, you never. I mean, poor Billy just doesn't know what in the world I gonna ask her to make. I mean, voodoo dolls, or excuse me, Billy Doo dolls. Um, that was a fun thing for her to make, making them in our likeness. So that was fun. So now Billy is doing our gifts of love, and this should be the last one. She made over $1,000 in last night's live. I think it was 1,035, somewhere in that area. She will be going live again on Friday. 1,155 is what Sin says. We are 4,000 or less. It was 5,050 we needed. So we're however much I can't math in my brain right now because I'm not in that frame of mind, although I am very good at math. So if you subtract 5,050 or subtract 1,155 from 5,050, that's how much we have left. So it's something like 3,000, I don't know, something or another. So we are almost there. Billy will be the last one to do our gifts of love. Thank you, Sin. 3,895. I knew I was close. All right, so I would have been closer if I had said 4,000, but I knew it was under. So Billy's live is Friday night. When she does her pajama party, I think it is at 8:30 p.m. Friday is her next live. It was 6,050 that we needed. Oh, I'm sorry. 6,050 that we needed. So we still need 4,985. I am not sure, Linda, about the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe is different from our gifts of love. So Billy is doing it. She may or may not have a Billy doll in the mix somewhere. She said she had to ask my permission, and I said yes. So I'm not sure if she will actually be able to make them or not. She said that she would see, because she does have to go out into the wild and get the necessary things to make it. But she will have a whole bunch of things that she has made. Trisha says that total does include the GoFundMe. So there we go. We're almost done. This month, we are going to have that share paid off. So Billy's live on Friday, and I'm almost positive 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we did have fun last night with the auction. I got outbid a couple of times. And I did. Yes, she has to go into Gator territory to get the Billy Do stuff. So I'm not sure if she will get a Billy Do doll done. But I did say yes, that she could do it. And what else do I have? We did our gifts of love. So I think that's it. So I will see you guys later. I have to go. She needs to take big sticks for gators and pythons. You got it. Yeah, she does have to go into the swamp to find the items that she needs for the Billy Do dolls. I'm hoping that she gets one. Keep your fingers crossed. And I will see you guys at Billy's Live on Friday night, because I want to win something else. I did win a Dammit doll. So gonna have a collection of those too. two Billy Doo dolls and now two Dammit dolls. All righty. So I am headed out. I need to go check on some stuff. And I'll see you guys on Friday evening at Billy's. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.